Hey guys, Brent here. I have a little better angle now. Everyone said they were tired of looking up my nose. So now you don't have to look up my nose, you can look straight at me. Um, so, the latest on vaping. We'll get to that. I do want one thing, let you know one thing. We do have our new shirt design out. Um, I think it's pretty cool, but I'm kind of a nerd that way. But here it is. It's the three boobed alien girl with a bong, a blunt, and then it's got all three logos: Umbrella Vapor Corporation, Umbrella Cannabis Corporation, and Wink. So, those out, we got them in the lightweight hoodies. We've got short sleeve hoodies. We got regular t shirts. Come in, check them out. It's all good. Okay, to a little bit of vaping stuff. We've got a new group that is doing nothing but putting out, debunking the misinformation that's out there. You will be seeing the TV commercials soon. Craig at Liquid Vapor Lounge, myself here at Umbrella Vapor Corporation, we're teaming up, we're helping out, we're doing everything we can. I need other vape shop owners, though. Get on board. That way we can afford some more advertising. We're going to be pumping it out on TV, on the internet, everywhere. So we're going to get as much information out as we can. Then it's called F.A.V.E. It's First Amendment Vaping Enthusiasts. F.A.V.E. So they're going to have a website out soon and TV commercials. Keep your eye out for that. They're really good, man. And then again online and stuff, and I will put one on this channel also. And then other than that, so we've got every state that has a flavor ban in the middle of a lawsuit right now. The governor of Massachusetts couldn't fill out the proper paperwork or do the right thing on the ban, so he has till Monday. Monday they will be selling again, at least until he can do the right thing. Basically what he's going to do is he's going to tax it out of existence. Such a joke, man. Such a joke. So I did see a news broadcast out of, I think it was Arizona. The reporter was talking to a guy, not in the hospital, nothing like that, just a guy that claimed, I was diagnosed with popcorn lung twice. Well, you vaping son bitches are relentless. Everyone hunted his Facebook down, searched everything, did all the investigating. What they came up with is, he said one day he was he turned his head, he heard a pop, his lung collapsed. So he went to the hospital for a collapsed lung. That's the only thing that was said on there about that. Also on his Facebook page, he was vaping on cartridges. He had bongs and all that stuff. So, and he's claiming it was from nothing but nicotine vapes. Well, you got called out, brother. But the part that pisses me off is the reporter didn't do any investigating, just took his word. He said he had popcorn lung twice. Well, popcorn lung's not a thing. It's not a diagnosis. So you're lying. And you probably broke the law if you had an injury. But you didn't. It was a collapsed lung from a birth defect. Imagine that. But everyone wants their 15 minutes of fame. Look, just make a YouTube channel, go on there, say some shit, whatever it may be, and maybe someone will like it. I'll tell you what, if you'll shut the fuck up, I'll even like and subscribe to your channel so you'll quit telling lies. We've got lawsuits in Washington, lawsuits in New York, lawsuits in Massachusetts, lawsuits in Michigan. Basically, everywhere that there's a flavor ban, there's lawsuits. And let me tell you something. There's going to be lawsuits anytime you do it, because we ain't going to take this shit lying down. We fought too hard. Man, I did not take a paycheck for 2 years to open this place. 2 years. No paycheck. Living on ramen noodles. Every penny I made went back in this shop. I'm a small business owner. Man, I took my 401k. I used to be in the car business. Took my 401k, dumped every penny of it into this and some, and then every penny we made, we put back in this place. I say we, me and my daughter. She had to suffer through this with me. Luckily, she's a fantastic kid and is very resilient and was all on board. She helped out everywhere she could. She helped me work. Couldn't have done it without her. So that's why I say we. It's a team effort. We also have, we've got a few states that right now that are having hearings. We've got so many people have been called out on this. The head of the CDC was in a hearing where the representative who was talking to her said, so on the website today it says that we have to let the kids know about the THC cartridges. So, are you recommending people not to use vapes or recommending people not to vape on THC cartridges? And the head of the CDC, under oath, had to say, no, we recommend that they don't hit the THC cartridges. Fucking great. That's awesome. So really, all of this stuff, everything, is all about these THC cartridges. So banning flavors will not get kids to quit using them. Kids do it for the high, not for the flavor. Adults do it for the flavor. I know, I am one. I do strawberry jam cookie. Pretty damn good. But I don't do tobacco flavors. I don't like tobacco flavors. I will not vape tobacco flavors. Now, luckily, I own a shop. We make our own juice. So, I'm going to be okay. I will be able to vape. I can take my shit home and make my own juice there because I know what I'm doing. But not everyone is going to be able to do that. Now, there's a shop in, I think it was Michigan, a shop in Michigan, that the way they've done it their whole life, or the whole life of the store, is actually a workaround or a loophole in their law. I'm not going to say it on here because I don't need any more people getting that information, because that's the way I'm planning on doing it when and if anything goes through. If that happens, I have a way to work around. I'm not gonna mention that because this one had the news out there and everything telling them, yeah, it's a loophole. This is how we do it. And so now they've notified everybody what the loophole will be if it happens. And if that happens, that's going to screw us, man. That's going to screw us. Now, if you need anything vape related, if you're on the north side of Oklahoma City, go to Liquid Vapor Lounge. If you're on the south side, come here to Umbrella Vapor Corporation. If you're out in Shawnee, go to Dark Vapor. That's my brother's. If you're in further south and more, you can go to Prodigy Vapor. That's my other brother's store. All of us have stores, so we're all suffering at the same time. Not only, if you do the flavor ban, are you going to put me out of business, you're going to put my whole family out of business. My mother works for one of my brothers. I've got another brother that has a shop. I mean, you're going to devastate my entire family. So we've got to avoid that. But we're fighting hard. Right now, we have no new information on Oklahoma. I wish I did. I wish there was something. The not knowing's harder than knowing. But so far, so good. We're still all right. Business is actually picking back up a little. We'll see how the cold affects it. It got cold today, and this is the first day of cold, so we'll see how cold weather affects it and stuff like that. We're coming upon the busy season for shopping. Hopefully that will help out these smaller shops that are having problems staying in business. Man, I'm rooting for you guys. I know you may be my competition, but I don't want anyone to go out of business. I want you guys to succeed. When one of us succeeds, all of us succeed. So stick it out. Stay in there. There's 5 vape shops that have gone under. And I mean, the sad part is I'm still down 20%, and yet I've gained so many new customers from these other vape shops going out of business. God knows where I would be if that hadn't happened. Initially, the first 2 weeks of all this crap, I was down 40%. Again, like I said in one of my earlier videos, luckily I'm big enough that 40% I can still keep my doors open. It ain't pretty, but I can keep my doors open. But now we've come back up, which a lot of stores have claimed they've come back up, which is awesome. I love to see it. We've got to get the word out about vaping. It is not vapes. Still, the number has stayed the same. We're at 0 vaping injuries and deaths. 0. Now, drug dealers have a bunch more. I think we're up to 23 deaths and over 1,000 people that are in the hospital. But you know how many people in the UK are in the hospital from this? 0. What's the difference? Oh, it's the same vape juice. That's amazing how that works. Same vape juice, same everything, and they have 0 people in the hospital. That's because it's not THC related. I mean, it's not vape related. It's THC. Black market THC from fools who have no idea how to mix anything. So, I said I was going to keep this one a lot more lighthearted. My last one was really negative and dark, but man, there's only so many times you can get kicked in the ding ding and keep going. So, in the future, hopefully you're still watching this video. I know the average person watches a video about 6 minutes, so hopefully you've made it this far. If you've made it this far, keep an eye out for my future videos. My future videos are going to be good. They're not going to be about this vape bullshit. My future videos are going to be, I'm going to interview a local business owner, musician, or artist, or somebody of interest, a person of interest. We're going to do it on my patio, call it Patio Talk, and we are going to review cannabis, glass pieces, and dispensaries. And that way you guys can get a heads up on the dispensaries. Just so you know, I did go to a really good dispensary the other day. I think they just opened. It's called Cloud 13. It's on Southwestern, just halfway between I-240 and Southwest 59th Street. That was a really good one. I love Buddies on South May. The Farmhouse out in Shawnee. Cannabis Cabinet on Southwestern, south of I-240, between I-240 and Southwest 89th. I love the guys at Cannabis Cabinet. You guys are fantastic. You've always been great to me. You send customers to me, I send my customers to you. Everything's great. It's a very symbiotic relationship, but I love it. They have really high quality stuff and great prices. At the Cloud 13 I went to the other day, they have bottom shelf, mid shelf, top shelf, and then presidential. So if you really want to get good stuff, they have really high-end stuff there. That's what I got. I love it. Got some Tyson Punch from them. Woo! Very good. But that's what we're going to be doing in the future. Keep up the fight. We vape, we vote. Hashtag we vape, we vote. We vape, we vote. And it is coming voting season. So let's use our power. Together we're strong, apart we're weak. Do not fight with each other. I don't care what your political beliefs are. Don't fight with each other. We all have to be on the same team. The only thing that matters in our candidate is if they're going to look out for us. I don't care if they're red, blue, Democrat, Republican, independent, libertarian, Green Party, progressive, liberal, whatever. We got to keep this going. If we don't, a lot of people will die. So, thank you guys. I appreciate you watching. If you would, go ahead and throw a comment in. I hate saying this shit. I sound like all the other people on YouTube, but it's kind of how you get views out there. Throw a comment in, like, subscribe, all that stuff. You will like the stuff I've got coming in the future. It's going to be great. I've got really high quality stuff coming together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, have a great day. Keep it real.